Hello. Hello. Oh, you're so beautiful. Hi. You're so beautiful. Are you friends? Hi. Hello. Hey guys. Long time no see. We're here in my parents' very large backyard. Welcome to Texas, where there is plenty of land to go around for people. We've actually been in South Texas for about 6 months now. We wanted to take this time to talk about 2019 and some of our highlights. We also want to talk about our 2020 goals as a couple. Oh, here's Tony, by the way.
Yo, Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year. So you can see it is January and we're wearing t-shirts and I'm actually having a smoothie.
Yeah, it's super warm in Texas.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like blazing hot, but it's like nice,
It's
really
warm for
nice
January.
weather. Yeah, it's really nice weather that we've been enjoying these past few months here in the winter time. So what are some of your favorite 2019 moments?
3 highlights from 2019. One was going to Laos.
Yeah.
That was my first time going, and it was a trip that I had waited for a super long time to go. It's where my family's from.
Yeah.
So if you haven't watched any of those vlogs from Laos, make sure to check it out up here.
I liked Laos because I think I'm searching for like these experiences that feel like off the beaten path a bit, and Laos definitely felt like that.
Yeah.
Especially when we went to Mongoy.
Yeah, Mongoy and Nong Keo being in the middle of all the mountains and hanging out along the river.
They're remote villages that are only accessible by boat, by like longtail boats. And there's just something very special about going to a place that small and a little isolated from, you know, compared to like bigger cities that we've been to. It just felt really, I don't know, off the beaten path a bit.
Yeah. So speaking of isolation and going off the beaten path, one of my other highlights from 2019 was going to Jom Island in Vietnam, which is a World UNESCO Heritage Site. Last year we were living in Da Nang for a couple of months, and during that time we went to Hoi An, which is also a UNESCO Heritage Site. And then from there you take a short ferry ride or a speedboat to Jom Island. And our goal was to stay there for a night or two.
2 nights. And
2 nights at most.
And I think we ended up being there 4 nights.
Yeah, 4 nights in total.
Yeah.
And the reason being is because the ferries and speedboats were not operating because the waves or the water was...
There was lots of like wind and it was dangerous.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We got stuck on an island.
We got stuck on an island and that was very interesting for us because there's not a large local population on the island.
No, not at all.
And it's only catered to, the economy is only catered to visitors who come for a day. So it was...
So everything shuts down after like 1 o'clock or so. 1 or 2 o'clock. There aren't many restaurants, so we relied on our guest house to provide food for us.
There's no restaurants actually. Like there's only what get your guest house makes for you.
Oh yeah.
And when I say restaurants, there's no like dinner time restaurants because everything else shuts down.
Yeah, it's just open for lunch, breakfast and lunch, which is when the tours come in from Hoi An.
For a day tour, yeah. So we were there way too long, but it was very funny, interesting.
A little scary.
A little scary because we took like...
Found a deserted beach.
We took an illegal ferry that we were not supposed to take at our own risk. And it wasn't actually a ferry, it was a fisherman's boat.
Yeah.
And when we approached shore...
We had to hide.
We had to hide underneath. And then, that was
interesting.
That was very,
you have to watch it in this video here.
Yeah, so that was interesting.
And then...
I liked coming back home. Being away for a year and moving as often as we were, I felt very at peace coming at home and just seeing my friends and my family and just like kind of settling for a while. It was just nice. You know, I'm kind of getting into that feeling where I want to start settling. We still are going to travel some more, but like I know in the next couple of years I feel like I want to start settling a bit.
Yeah, and build a community. One of the things that we really missed was friends and family and being able to have go-to places. And so that is something that we'd like to build in the next couple of years.
Yeah, so just like reconnecting with the people we care about, that was nice. It's nice to go on the journey, but sometimes making that full circle and coming back, to your roots is refreshing and very needed for the soul, at least for me. I feel very refreshed now that I've been home.
Yeah, we spent a month at my mom's place in Seattle, which was much needed. I hadn't spent that much time with her in a long time, and that was really refreshing. And then after that, we came here to South Texas, and we've been here since.
Since the summertime.
Yeah.
And it's January now.
Yes,
we've been here for a minute.
So the time that we've spent in Texas so far has been pretty fruitful. I've been able to put my head down and focus on
your business,
my business and other projects. So I run a marketing agency with a good friend of mine, and leading up to the end of the year, we
secured two big clients.
Yeah, like 2 big clients, and so things have been going pretty well.
Yeah, and Tony has a lot of side hustles. That might not be something you know about him. I have one stream of income, and he has like 3.
Yeah.
We could talk about that in another video.
Yeah, in another video. This year is going to be pretty big and fun. In just a few weeks, as Laura had mentioned, we are going to set off on another travel tour. We are headed to Colombia, Mexico, and Guatemala.
Over the stretch of the rest of the year.
Yeah. So we're going to be doing long stays in each place to really soak in the experience and try to acclimate as much as possible.
Yeah, this year was a little stressful for us because we actually were going to different places with shorter times in between.
Yeah.
And that became very stressful and expensive. At one point in a month and a half, like we were hopping from one place to another every other week. And oh my God, it was so expensive.
And that was at the end of our trip. Before coming home, we had gone to Laos, then Bali, then
we went to Korea, Japan,
and Kuala Lumpur,
and Malaysia. So we were hopping around a lot, and it was just draining. So this year, one of our travel intentions was to go to less countries, but to stay there.
Do you hear that? There are goats in the backyard crying.
But to stay there longer. And for us, we feel like that would be better because we don't have to worry about visa runs.
Yes.
If we stay somewhere longer, we can negotiate
lower rates for accommodations.
Yes, for accommodation, and just have a routine that we could establish. And so for us, we realized after a year of traveling that we're definitely slow travelers, and we like a routine. We don't want to do everything honestly. And that's something we will talk about later, is the idea of not doing everything when you're traveling. Yeah.
So we are trying to live the same lifestyle that we do now, just as normal as possible. But it just happens to be in a different country.
So at the beginning of the year, we set some intentions together, as a couple. So 5 marriage goals, intentions, whatever you want to call them. One of them, a couple of them were relating to debts. We do have some personal debts that we've acquired through traveling as a couple. So we would like to pay off 2 debts, 1 credit card, and try to pay down a car, because even though we have been traveling, we do still have a car.
All of last year while traveling, we still had some bills to take care of here in the States.
And I don't mind. It's a manageable car payment, and when we come back, we're gonna have a car. It's very good for us. We have this place. We have the space to park.
Lots of it.
to leave a car somewhere, and so that's not an issue for us. But that's something we do want to pay off faster than later. So credit card, car payment. We want to save money because, like I said earlier, I am feeling like I want to transition into settling in a couple of years. So we want to start saving more for a home. I want a house. I want a house.
She's been going through online listing sites and have been picking out her home. She already has her future home planned out in her head.
I have in a city that we want to eventually live in. I'm already looking. Just to kind of like gauge like how it is.
Stick with us. You'll find out where that is in the future.
Yeah, way future. The other goal we have is relating to YouTube. We don't post regularly. Sorry about that.
We try to do at least once a week.
We try. I think like on average it would come out to like once a week.
Yeah.
But we do try to do it regularly. So because of that, we have had slow growth on YouTube. We have a little over 700 subscribers as of this video.
Yep.
And we really want to reach 1,000 subscribers this year.
If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe.
If you're watching this, you probably are not subscribed.
Yeah.
So you should subscribe.
Yeah, just click that little red button.
Awesome. Yeah. And so that's our YouTube goal. We are not like, I mean, if we get to 100,000 one day, okay, like cool.
That would be awesome.
Like for me, I'm just like, let's get to 1,000.
One small step at a time.
Like I've just
first it was 100, and then I think it was 500,
and
now it's 1,000.
So if we could just get to 1,000, like I'll feel satisfied. Like okay, like
yes. So do us a favor and click that subscribe button. I mean, like, even though you're just one person, that one subscription really does mean a lot to us.
Yeah, like we check every day. Like losers.
It's almost like to the level of OCD.
Yeah, it's not that bad. So make sure you subscribe. And our last goal that we want to achieve this year is we started writing an ebook.
Yeah.
Earlier, like a couple of months ago. It's relating to travel, but it's kind of like our style, and we feel like it's gonna be a little different compared to maybe other travel ebooks we've seen on the market, because it's more about mindful traveling. We're very like introspective when we're out in the world, and we talk a lot about the experiences we have and like how it affects us. So we do, as we have been traveling, there's a lot of things we've discovered about ourselves that we want to put on a book. Not really about us, but just sort of like ways to think about when you are traveling that will make you a mindful person, or things to consider in order to be a mindful traveler. So that's something we want to achieve this year, is to finish writing our ebook.
Yep.
Yeah.
So look out for that. We do have blogs and other content on our website, LoraandTony.com. So if you want to check out some of our stuff right now, you can go there. But do look out for that ebook to come out within the next couple of months or so.
Yeah.
And it's a very collaborative process. Both of us are working on different aspects of it, which is really nice to be able to create together in addition to this YouTube channel. It keeps us fresh. It keeps our spark alive. I mean, like we're only a year and a half into our marriage, but from day one, it has been nothing but amazing.
Nothing but an adventure.
And a crazy adventure, yeah.
And our sixth goal is to do more talking videos. We do have a lot to say, even though we don't upload that frequently. There's a lot of stories that we have from our travels that like we look back and we're like, how did we get through that?
Yeah, seriously. Like we could not make a lot of this up.
A lot of storytime videos.
Like getting stuck on an island?
Like getting stuck on an island for 4 days and then having to take a
illegal ferry,
a sketchy
fishing boat.
You know, like we have a lot to say, and we have a lot of story time content that we would like to share with you guys, because it doesn't really come across in our videos, because we just do like vlog styles, and we try to just do it like more highlights, but we have a lot of juicy stuff that we have not shared yet.
Yeah.
That we're like, oh my god, how did we get through that? Yeah, so look out for that. We do want to kind of bring more of our personalities out in our videos and share that kind of funny stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of painful, but it will be funny to
learn from our mistakes. This is why this channel is here.
Yeah, so anyways, that's our 6 goals. We'll write them down in the description box. Let us know what are some of your goals. It could be 1, it could be 0, because maybe your life's perfect. I don't know, that's cool too.
Only Laura's perfect.
No, that's not true.
Perfect for me.
No. Yeah, so let us know, and I think next time you'll probably see us from Colombia, I think.
Yeah. Well, there might be some videos before then. Who knows?
Maybe. Who knows?
If you don't-
Because we upload every week-ish.
It's a lot of work, yo.
Dude. Okay.
But anyways, hope you have an amazing year. Happy New Year's all. Peace.
Bye.